I've already cleansed and moisturized my skin, so it's not dry. I am gonna prime because one of my favorite makeup artists said not to prime is a crime. So this is the Mary Kay Foundation Primer. I love it. It's like, feels like I'm putting silk on my face. So I especially want to get into the spots like here, where maybe in the tip of my nose, maybe where my pores are a little bigger. That's gonna help everything go on smooth and silky. And then I'm also gonna use my eye primer. So this is the eye primer. And I just kind of put it on my fingers and tap it like that so it's even. This is gonna help my eyeshadow stay on for many, many hours. So if I have a super long day, I really want my color to stay on for many hours, I'm gonna put this on. So there's a trick. If you're using a liquid foundation, then your liquid concealer will go on over top of your liquid foundation. Otherwise, you put your concealer on, then you put your foundation on, and then you wipe it off and kind of smear them all together. I put a little here and I just swipe it forehead, nose, chin. This is the same way I do my moisturizer, by the way. Cheek. And then I'm gonna take my blending brush. I love this little brush because it looks kind of felty, but it's really not. It's actually tiny bristles that are super impacted. Just really densely packed in there. And I love it because I can, my hair is in the way. Let me get my hair out of the way. I just don't put too much pressure. I just blend it in, making sure I get into the hairline, not into the hair. You really shouldn't be able to see your foundation is there. This is an under eye concealer. And really it's if you have darkness under the eyes or if you have dark above your eyes, you put this on because it's a peach tone. And the reason it's peach is because that peach is going to balance out any of the darker colors. So I'm gonna be using the peach under eye concealer actually on my dark spots on the side of my face because I didn't start wearing sunscreen early enough. So I'm gonna just tap a little here and tap a little here. And then I take my blending sponge and I'm gonna tap it. Just tap it right in the area. So I tapped this one away a little bit too much. It's a little too tapped out. So the goal is make sure it's tapped and sort of blended so it's not splotchy. But again, it's not going to match your skin tone, especially if you have a darker skin tone, because it's peach and nobody has peach colored skin. So the Perfecting Concealer, my color is medium. What is it, my color? Oh, this is light beige. Light beige. So I'm gonna take my light beige. I'm gonna lightly put that over the top. And I'm gonna cover up that peach. So again, I'm not rubbing them together because I don't want them to be smeared together. Okay, yes. Does anybody love baking? I do love baking. I especially love eating brownies and cookies. However, this is a different type of baking. I think I'm gonna use my sponge. So I'm gonna use the back end of my sponge, the fat part of my sponge. And I'm just gonna dip it in to my powder until I have a good amount on there. And I'm going to tap it over the top of that extra concealer. I've gone a little crazy with the baking. Okay, I have my big, wonderful Mary Kay palette. I love my palette. Some of them running a little low. I'm going to start with the color Hazelnut. Now, oh wait, that's not what I was going to start with. I'm going to start with, actually, for the quick look, is this liquid eyeliner. It's a liquid eyeliner in Light Beam. And I like it because it's just super fast. A little bit of pearl, a little bit of shimmer. Eyeliner in deep brown. And I would do my eyeliner just from the outer corner about halfway into the eye to the outer corner. And then underneath, I would do the same, just about from the outer corner about halfway in. And that would be my everyday. I'm kind of being really quick, not taking a lot of time. And then I'm gonna use my smudger brush, and I'm just gonna blend it, get rid of some of the lines in the eyeliner and make them a little softer. I'm not gonna spend time today talking about eyebrows because eyebrows they're very special and they deserve their own video. Love Lash Fanorama, which I love it. And it's got a cute little hourglass shape. She's got an hourglass shape. And that hourglass, I put at the base of my lashes. I wiggle it and pull it through. And actually, you know what I do? I kind of cheat. I blink into my wand, because I feel like that just gives it a little more resistance. And I do not redip my wand before I do the underneath. Because if I do that, it's gonna be too much, it's gonna be gloppy, and I don't want it to look like Raggedy Ann. I don't want big on top and big on the bottom. I just want a little bit on the bottom to define those. Other side. And this, again, this is my quick makeup look. And that's it. That's what you got. I love this Timewise lip primer. The thing that I really love about it is it just makes everything go on so smooth. It fills in any little little lines that we get around the edge of the mouth after we've had a certain number of birthdays. This is an ultimate lip gloss. And this is Sheer Illusion, which is just sheer, clearly. Clearly it's sheer. So it is kind of like the liquid eyeshadow. They're kind of the same color, but they go on really quickly. It's a really fast look. It has not been 10 minutes, but I am going to go ahead and use my big fluffy powder brush. And I'm gonna get rid of all of that extra. Do you like my earrings? I won them, I love them. Get rid of all that extra powder that was baking my concealer. And I had some up here. And because it's translucent, it looked super white when it was on, but it has gone away now. It's the same color of my skin. If you remember back in the 80s when you would do our blush, like you would go, and the blush would go here. I did love that look. I do miss that look. That's a no-no. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna put my bronzer there. Also, I'm gonna put a little bronzer up here, my hairline, to make my forehead, like instead of a 4.5, it's just like a forehead. This is my fast look to run errands, to pick up the kids, to do groceries. So now I'm just gonna show you how to take this sort of quick everyday look and just make it a little more dramatic. So just a little more drama. I always need a little more drama. Can we say drama? So I'm gonna take my all over eyeshadow brush and I'm just gonna sort of tap it into my color here. And this is my Hazelnut. I'm just gonna tap it in, get a little extra off, and then I'm gonna actually tap it into the place where I want it. And I want my crease to be up here, right? A little higher, so I can actually see the color. If I only put it there, then when I open my eye, you really don't see the color. And I wanna be able to see this color. So I put it higher, right here. right in here, right kind of under the eyebrow here. And I'm not gonna cover up any of this beautiful, wonderful brow bone because I want that highlighted. I'm just gonna sweep out. And let's do the other side. I didn't do the inside on this one. And that really gives it more of like a full, almost like a deeper set eye. So then I'm gonna take my eye blending brush, and it's like super fluffy, and I just blend the heck out of it all because I don't wanna see any solid lines. I'm not gonna blend it up into my brow bone because like I said, I wanna keep that highlighted. I just tap it and I circle it. And I tap it and I circle it. And if it gets a little further out than what I like here, I do just wipe it off. And then I'm gonna go back to my all over eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna tap it into my Hot Fudge. And Hot Fudge, just a darker color, a darker brown, like you would think Hot Fudge would be. I just put that right on the outside here, like that. And then I do it on the other side, just on the outside, like that. And then I take, again, my fluffy blending brush and I blend it in so that that darker brown and that hazelnut light brown blend together and you can't see the crease. So I am gonna take some more of this Hot Fudge with my smudger brush and I'm gonna put it underneath. And the way I do this is I just really tap it like literally right under the eyelashes where I put the eyeliner earlier. And that is just really softly going underneath. I'm gonna put a little on top of the eyeliner, and that gives me a sort of a smoky, a little bit of a smokier look. So one thing I also am gonna do is I'm gonna add more mascara because I am not a one layer mascara girl. I am a multi-layer mascara girl, highlighting, and that's where we use our highlighter. So my highlighter is actually called Blossom. And I love that it's not a frosted color. Because the older you get, the less frosted you should really use. Because frosty can make you look a little older. So I do use like a shimmer or frost here on my eyelid. But up here in my brow bone, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use just a light color to brighten it up. I'm also gonna take that to the inside of my eye, right here, just like that. I take a separate brush that I use as a highlighter, and it's a little pointier, and I take a little bit of, this is like a little shimmery, this is a little shimmery moonstone, and I put it right in the corner right there of my eye. Just a little bit, wakes up the inside of the eye. Yes. Okay. So this is called Shy Blush. And I am really, I'm gonna put it actually where we used to put olden days, back in the day.
Back in the day.
We used to put highlighter there. But now I'm gonna put my blush there. And I'm gonna tap it in. This is the new way. I will sometimes take my fluffy powder brush and whatever little bit of translucent powder tends to be left on the end of it, I just kind of tap it over my blush because I like it to be super blended in. That's great. I am gonna add a different lip color. So I'm wiping off beautiful lip gloss. Applying my lip primer. This is a lip kit that I love. It's super cute. It's in a little box like this. This one has the pink lips on it because it's pink. It's really cute. It comes like this. It's got the lip liner and the lip color, and the little lips on the outside are the color that's on the inside. All right, so lip liner, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of lip liner. Lip liner is your friend. So the first thing I'm gonna do really is line right on the outside edge. I'm gonna do this little Cupid's bow. Yeah, my little Cupid's bow. And then from there, I'm just gonna draw my line. So I want my lips to look a little fuller, so I'm gonna actually line right on the bottom edge of that lip. And then I just finish my line. And I take my lip color and fill it in. That's very bright, but I love it. I'm gonna take the same lip gloss I used earlier. I'm gonna put it right in the center of the bottom lip and right in the center of the upper lip, and you will see the magic. So it makes the lip look fuller because you're drawing the light to the center of the lip. And I'm not putting the lip gloss all over. I could put the lip gloss all over and then it's just gonna be super big glossy lip. And which is fine. That's just not what I'm going for right now. Right now I'm just going for a nice defined bright lip. So that's it. I'm super excited that you're here and I will see you next time.